try to get a feel on that real early where he's comfortable. He does a few things quite well. Skates well, big man, sees the ice defensively, picks up his quick reads, and that's all we're looking for early in the game. Simple, fast, and with a smile on your face.
How does a guy like that kind of calm the nerves early? Obviously, it's natural to have them.
Well, that's the speech, isn't to calm the nerves, right? It's to take it all in for me. You only get one of these. The speech goes something like, you can win 10 Stanley Cups and 10 Norris trophies, but you're only ever getting one game, and there's a whole family and a whole extended family that sacrificed as much as you did to get here. So take a deep breath, take in the national anthems, enjoy the heck out of it. If you score 3, you're not getting a 10-year, $20 million deal per year. And if you're -1 after your first shift, we're not pulling you off the bench, so just relax and play your game, enjoy the hell out of it.
What made this a good start for Michael Hutchinson?
Going in with some confidence. He's been out for a while, so you're looking for a spot that he can feel good about his game going in. He had a big third period, huge save at the end of the game. So he's got some confidence, and after 16 games for Michael, he'd like the rest to be more than one practice, so he gets a little bit of a breather on the bench.
What can you tell us about the guys who are not? I know it's obviously an optional, but
nothing going on with anyone other than Paul Maurice, probably not healing quickly. We'll have to make a decision here in the next 2 or 3 days what we're going to do with that. We will bring Trouba and Myers on a trip, but they're for skating. I don't expect either of them. Toby will be back to start. He still has to get to non-contact before so he's just lightly moving around the ice, so there's nothing there really.
Okay, just to confirm, Sherrod is out then?
Correct. Upper body, yeah, day to day.
It's been a while since you saw the Flyers.
That might be versus the road.
We play a simpler game on the road. And that's a direction that we would try to go to in our 5-on-5 game. You know, especially we have a tendency to overpass a little bit at home, overplay the puck, and I also think we have more mood swings at home, right? You feel it, you want to play well at home. If it's not going early, there's a little more tension that creeps into your game, a little more patient on the road. If you get behind it, you keep it simple.
And maybe you've answered that then, but is that a product of just having such a young team that maybe those mood swings, as you call them, they're a little more erratic on home ice with the crowd and whatnot?
It's a theory. I'm not sure it relates completely to that. We were heavily on the road early on, where I didn't think that we had much in our legs at all with that schedule. We were beat up, but we managed to grind a 500 record out of that November. So there is some, but in those games, you've got some young skilled guys playing real important minutes, and they were kind of high-scoring games, so we kind of hung in them a little bit longer, I think. We're still learning about it. You know, we didn't spend 3 weeks deciding whether Josh could go over to the right. We just lost all our right defensemen, so he had to. Went out there and looked like he played it his whole career. It's his first year. That's the story of his first year. I don't know that I've ever seen a player, but now I'm making a mistake, and I know when I fire out that hyperbole, this is going to come back to bite me in the ass. That young, he is this consistent in this game. I mean, right from the start, this guy. Now he got better, he got stronger, his reads have changed a little bit, so there's been definitely improvement. But we're 25, 30 games into the season, and we're not talking really, he's not on the video anymore. Wasn't on it very much to start, but we're not saying, hey, we got to show him those 7 clips, because he picks up all those things from watching main 5-on-5 video. The technical parts of his game, where he positions his body, you only have to show him once or twice, and it just goes into his game. And he went over to his offside, and it looked like that's where he plays. There wasn't anything on the video to say, well, you can tell he's struggling here on his offside. We've got to get him to position himself differently. He just did it. This guy is fantastic here, and even though he's been consistent all year, he's improved all year. I mean, he's a better player now than he was 2 months ago, which is true at the start of the year.
And so, saying that over these last 2 months, what is the improvement that you've seen the most?
Stronger, faster. So the reads that he made early on were the right reads. Now they're still the same reads, but they're a half second quicker. The gap is closed a little quicker. The number of pucks that he takes from players, without crushing them. He also will throw hits. He'll time those hits well. But his stick and his body position, he's just getting faster in his game, which is also the reason why you see him on the ice a little bit more. Right? He's jumping into the hole a little bit quicker. He's getting involved in the rush. Wasn't a bomb from the point, but it was absolutely the right shot from the point. Took it off, found the corner, took some weight off it, and got it there.